We are live. Great. Hello, everyone. Welcome to this new demo day. This is a big event at the Blockchain Game Alliance. We're going to see some exciting product live in action, demoed by the team members directly. So you'll be able to see what you can do on those products directly right now. Right before that, I'd like to give a brief introduction about the Blockchain Game Alliance. If for those of you who are not yet familiar, we are a nonprofit organization that's now counting over 200 members, and our role is to promote the adoption of blockchain technology in the video game industry through showcasing products, the possibilities of non-fungible tokens, decentralized gaming, DAO, DeFi, and many other cool things that's happening in the space as ways to create games, publish games, create your communities and engage with community of users, players, creators. We also strong advocate for diversity and more inclusivity of women in the industry, and we try to provide a forum for individuals and companies to share, to network, to create business together, to participate in working group and push through research of new topics, representing, of course, all the blockchain game companies and giving them a chance to showcase their product to new audiences such as today, and of course, advocating for blockchain within the game industry. We'd like to give a big thanks to all our sponsors. So IMD and Player Interactive, Ubisoft, Vulcan Forged, Illuvium, Mobox, One Way Block, Zaya, and Star Atlas, Arc.io, Non-Fungible, Digital Entertainment Asset Group, Gamer Ash, TAP, IOI, TriumphX, Algorand, NRTX, Boson Protocol, who is with us today, Vulcan Forged as well, Chromia, Matic, Animoca Brands, Coin Tribune, Consensus, Galaxy Interactive, and Tezos. Those are many sponsors supporting, giving additional support to the action of the Blockchain Game Alliance. But of course, big thanks as well to all our members. As you can see, we are a growing family with 200 plus members from all of the different space, blockchain games, chain and protocol, press and media, games, developer solution, investors, esport platform, and many others who are all contributing to using this technology and showcasing the possibilities with it. We run all sorts of events on a regular basis, almost once a week, interviews with industry leaders, panels, workshops, new member presentation. We had it a little bit earlier this week. Demo days like today, and we also try to offer speaking opportunities at other conferences to all our members. Without any further ado, let's jump into our demo day and let's discover some great games and great platforms. We're going to see amazing stuff. I'm really looking forward. Just by some screenshot here, I'm getting quite exciting. So without any further ado, let's start with by Jamie from Vulcan Forged.
So yeah, Jamie couldn't make it today, so he's nominated one of the community members, me, Tanka, to just showcase the game today. So looking forward to showing everyone what we've got. So can you see my screen?
Yes, adding it now. So you're good to go.
Wonderful. So thank you. Thrown in the deep end here today. So you know, it's another showcase of a lot of the community just ready to step up and ready to go. Jamie's certainly in a very important meeting right now, I'm sure, with Vulcan himself. So we're in Hades today. There are 4 quadrants. We have Hades, Arcadia, Boreas, and Notus. So yeah, Hades is pretty dark. The underworld of the metaverse, which is Vulcanverse. I've enlisted a friend of mine, Amiga, here today. And he's doing some terramorphing. I think within a few minutes, he's able to terramorph a small bridge. Who doesn't like bridges? And some water and some buildings around us here. So Vulcanverse is essentially a place where we can get as creative as we want and create just worlds as individuals we want as well. So one thing I'm very excited about is seeing the world evolve. We're not yet live on the blockchain. So at the moment, there's a few select people that are allowed in the alpha testing. So none of this will be permanent, but very exciting to see how the world evolves when we are live on blockchain. So the aspects of the building in the game, we have the terramorphing where you can mold the land, different colors, different shapes. Just to give you an example, so my friend Amiga here is just putting some trees, the assets down, but some other stuff that can be achieved even in the basic levels that we have here. Quite astonishing. So I'm very excited to see a world evolve, personalities to come out, stories to come. Just with the terramorphing enabled here, you can see a cool Grim Reaper that our friend Arcadian was able to produce. So we have the terramorphing, the assets that will be accessible, dependent on many factors of leveling in the game. So buildings, chairs, tables, castles, etc. And we also have our companions, our Vulcanites also. I'm not going to go into menu systems here, but we can spawn our NFT companions. Let's swap it out. Try and find... Let's choose something that is Hades orientated, perhaps the Undead Wolf. And our friend Amiga here has a signer, which is localized to the deserts, which we're not in today. And we have our companions. So these are NFTs here. These are the NFTs of limited editions that will be able to battle, forage, and spy in the land. Something I've not mentioned is, of course, yeah, it's fun and games, but this is part of a massive reward pool. So a lot of actions that you have in game will enable you access to the huge reward pool that Vulcan is supplying. So our friend Amiga here has just requested us a battle. And remember, we are in alpha right now. We are weeks away from full game release. Everyone's very excited. And this will all be ready for everyone to play. You don't need to own NFTs or assets to play this game. Essentially, someone coming in with zero investment can start their zero to hero journey. And I think that's what's very important. Vulcanverse is trying to, bring about, and I'm sure many people here as well, a new ecosystem for gamers, something that we can spend thousands of hours in and actually earn a living, simply put, and own our assets. So again, in Hades, we have a map here. I can show you a bit more. There are points of interest around, and yeah, it's evolving quite quickly. I've been here. I wasn't here from the beginning. Since the first alpha releases in January, I've seen things move exceptionally quick and improvements being made. And one thing I'm finding quite profound is the community inputs. And I think that's going to be quite important for any ecosystem out there, is how can the community be involved, how they listen to, and how can we influence, a game that we can play. Yeah. So I don't know. There's 1,000 things that I could tell you today, but just to give you a glimpse into the playable world, I think is a good start. I don't know how long that was.
You still have time, and I just want to suggest also, if people watching, since there's quite a few of you there, have any questions, now is a good time as well, since we're having this dive through Vulcanverse. If you do have any questions, I think that's good before we go on to asking the questions and share that with everyone watching. So just for you to know, there's going to be a quiz at the end of each presentation with a prize that it's going to be announced very shortly. But yes, I've actually have a question around, since I'm a lover of anything that is artsy and graphic and all of that, I wanted to ask how the actual design was created, and if you can tell us a bit more about that.
This was personally one major factor of being so confident in this game is the art behind the game, the authors and the artists. So as you can see behind me, I have one of the Vulcanites Alpha. I'm able to probably blow that up even further. The quality of the art is incredible. The artist Jimmy X behind everything here, all original, you know, all in-house made, I think is an important factor because it really gives, you know, there's a lot of hard work. And I forgot the question again, but it's a major part of it. I think that the art and when we talk about art, we can also talk about the lore behind it, the deep character and soul and lore behind the game. We're not just creating a world, you know, this is a world with history here and depth, basically. And I feel like as well that the community, back to the community, we're going to have a lot of input, so people can come in and start, you know, being involved in creating assets for the world. Yes, it would have to fit in with the law. Of course, we can't have, you know, something that doesn't fit within the Greek mythology. But yeah, you know, Vulcan is looking for that for sure.
Awesome. Great.
I'm not sure if I answered your question. I probably just told you how much amazing I thought the art is. That's probably what I did.
But that's the answer, so that's great.
And it's Jimmy X. Jimmy X is the man. Jimmy X is the. I don't know how he does it, but he's hard at work in the basement, I think, coming up with just incredible stuff every day. Yeah, truly incredible. I mean, this is an old poster. I think I was a month into the community, and it's an NFT that's escaped me for a long time. So I thought I'd print it out just as a reminder of something I really want.
Okay, there's a few questions. I'm just checking here in the comments. Somebody's asking, can you show terramorphing?
Yeah, sure. So I actually made a difficult choice. I made a difficult thing, and I've moved away from my specified plot. So it's going to take a few minutes to go back there. It shows how big the world is. But we gave you an idea at the beginning of my friend Amiga within a few minutes is able to terramorph a bridge, etc. But we'll try and find something close by. Because here we have places of interest and landmarks. I mean, I was very surprised about what we could do. So you can terramorph a castle or a cave, but people have been able to terramorph sculptures of, you know, and towers, and I think that really shocked me. There's some devotion required there, but anything is possible here.
Amazing. Someone else is asking when the estimated release date is.
I'm not a fan of dates, and maybe I should just tell you something, but I don't have permission. I think Jamie would kill me. I know that beta is going to go live, and again, this is not Vulcan Forged speaking, but I would estimate within a few weeks. Soon is the answer. I think sooner than people think, and you won't be able to miss it. You know, as soon as it goes live, the access is going to be there, and it's just going to be an unstoppable train. Everyone's going to want to get involved, in my opinion.
Cool. Someone else is asking if it's built on Unity engine.
It is. Yes. Easy answer there.
Right. Then another question is, what are the main building objects we have at the start? Houses?
So currently as it stands, I think I'm possibly counting hundreds of different assets. Now, different assets will be, you can't just simply have any asset in the world. It will require you leveling your character, leveling your land as well, via staking, access to reward pools there. So, for example, and by the way, personally, I am a discoverer. I love enjoying watching what people are building. So I'm not the best builder in the world, but it's quite easy. So at the moment in Hades, just hundreds of assets, whether it be sculptures, pre-built houses, tables, chairs, books, cups. So I think you can really personalize it. But I think Vulcan is holding back on us with the amount of stuff they have. I'm not on my plot currently, so I can't build. But our friend Amiga here can showcase a few things. So the question was, what assets? Yeah, I think it's limitless. And I think you could go into the Discord today and say, we really need this asset. And you might even find that within a couple of weeks in the game. That's my feeling of how. If the community wants an asset and we feel we need it, then it will be in the game.
Awesome. And can characters fly? That's a very popular question these days.
So you'll see us using what I'm pressing here is a Q button, but this is strictly for alpha. Sometimes we want to get different views or get out of a tricky spot, but that's not going to be in game. I doubt you can be able to fly. However, there confirmed rumors really of dragons, very limited and very sought after, that you'll be able to ride, right? Like people can't just fly at the end of the day. Okay, this is a fantasy world, but people can't just fly. I don't like the idea because I want people to walk through the villages and the streets and see people's builds. But I'm sure there are ways.
That's more realistic, yes. And other question is, can you earn NFTs in the game?
Yeah, so we've got the reward pool where you'll be able to stake land, forage on the land, and earn lava and in-game currency that's not tradable. No USD value there, but you'll need that to level up stuff in game. But when you're foraging, you may be able to find pieces of an NFT. How that's going to come about is still under wraps. So when we talk about a zero to hero player, which I'm quite passionate about, is seeing someone come in with nothing. Yes, they will need to grind, an enjoyable grind, and forage pieces of an NFT, ways to summon a Vulcanite NFT. So yeah, there's definitely ways for a new player to forage NFTs for sure. Like the dragon, for example, you'll need 8 different pieces and a spell and a tooth to do that, and that's going to be a long game for sure because of only 10 editions of this dragon. But yeah, absolutely, yes is the answer.
Perfect. I'm going to ask you the last question before we head into the main question for the quiz. So somebody is asking about the height of objects. So knowing the height of buildings, what's the average height for objects?
What's the average height for objects? There will be limits to, because I think at the beginning of the alpha, we could go really high, but it was unrealistic. So there is a limit to how far you can dig and how far you can build up. Couldn't really tell you that amount, but we can see the volcano and the castle in the background. But the assets, I mean, what can I say? They're a certain height. They're large enough, is what all I can say, really. Yeah.
Awesome. All right. So we are now to the quiz question. So get ready, everyone. We're going to share a question now, and be ready to provide the correct answer. We're going to then randomly select a winner. Louis from the BGA will help us randomly selecting a winner. So whenever you're ready, Tanka, you're welcome to announce the question for today.
So I'm looking through the chat here, right? And I get to choose a question.
No. There's one that's ready already for you for the game that you've provided. I'm putting it here in the private chat so that you will know it.
Okay.
Can you see it? So whenever you're ready, you can ask that out loud, and I'll put it on the screen.
So I don't know who asked this question, but I think I might need to amend it slightly because it doesn't really make sense. So
sure. Send it quickly to me in the chat, and I will post it.
Okay.
That's the beauty of the live, we just
because it's
on the fly. But yes, that's a wonderful game, and I'm just in love with the old graphic. And Louis, are you ready there? Okay, perfect. So we have a question. So ready when you are, Tanka.
Okay, so I had to amend the question, but here we go. Name one of the highest level Vulcanites obtainable now, or that we know about. One of the highest level Vulcanites obtainable now.
Perfect. Here we go. So question is out. Let's give everyone approximately 60 seconds. And there's over 100 people here watching this live. So get ready, everyone. Question has been shared. Here we go. We have it on screen. Take a few seconds to think about this. And in the meantime, maybe you can remind us where we can find more information about the game or where to follow the news.
Yeah, so I think the Discord, and I'm sure maybe someone can share that, but the Discord is like just the main hub right now. It is where all the ideas are shared. Jamie's in there all the time, quite incredibly. And the Twitters, which we have at Vulcanverse or at Vulcan Forged. It's hard to escape, but yeah, just Google Vulcanverse, Vulcan Forged, get in the Discord. It's your easiest way to learn and meet us, the community in there, really. And awesome. It's coming.
Awesome. Okay, let's play a little jingle before we pick a lucky winner. Perfect. And you will need to help me here, Tanka, finding the correct answer.
So I tell you the right answer, because there's quite a few. So are you going to be choosing the first, or?
You have to give us the right answer first, and then Louis is going to randomly pick a winner.
Okay, cool. Well, lovely. So there's actually quite a lot of right answers. So
a lot of people watching, yes.
Well, there's many high levels, but one of the higher level Vulcanites.
Cool.
There's yeah, that will do. Oh, and one more. But any of those answers.
Okay, so Louis, ready when you are, and then we're good to announce a winner.
Okay, I'm gonna randomly pick someone who typed any of these answers then.
Yes.
I'm gonna do it with my eyes closed so you can see.
I mean, the top one is my favorite. The top one is one of my favorites.
The top one.
Yeah, that's how I started.
Astern. Okay, great. I'm gonna close my eyes and just pick someone randomly, as you can see, because there are a lot of answers there, and I cannot type them by myself. So this. Okay, let's see. Okay, no, that's not the answer. Nope.
So the correct answer for this question is Astron, correct? Yes, we went for that. So.
Okay, I have one. Jason J is the winner.
Perfect. Okay, let's find it. Congrats. Well done. Well done. So if you have signed up to the Eventbrite link, we'll get in touch with you by email. Otherwise, you can get in touch with us directly and we'll be sharing. Here we go. So that's my email. You can get in touch directly with me at the BGA and we'll make sure to send you a reward. Actually, Tanka, can you tell us what the reward is going to be?
No, I can't.
No, I can tell you.
Okay.
It's a plot of land.
I mean, that's huge. That's huge.
That's a plot of land. That's what we've got as a reward. So congratulations again to Jason.
Well done, Jason.
Awesome. Okay, I think we're ready now to move on to our next presenter, who is going to be Matt from Game Credits. Hey, Matt.
Hi, Serena. Let me share my screen.
How's it going?
I'm doing well, thank you. Good to be on with you guys today.
Awesome. So we're going to hear from Matt from Game Credits team. Here we go, and just pulling your screen in a moment.
Can you see my screen?
Yes, we can see now. So ready when you are.
Okay,
maybe you can go
today
on full screen or present now or something if you. Just to.
Can you see this?
Yes, we can see it.
All right. So today, thank you. So today, I want to show you couple just quick things with game credits, some of the features that we've rolled out recently. So, you know, as you may know, game credits is on the Polygon network, and we've made it easy for people to mint NFTs on Polygon. So if you're an artist or know of artists, or if you're a creator of some sorts or a game and you want to be on the Polygon network and you want to mint NFTs, we make that easy to do through the game credits platform. So let me show you. So when you come into the game credits app, so I'm on the test network here, but app.gamecredits.org, and you go into the creator portal, you can add yourself as a creator. And in the past, you know, new creator, we'll just call it. In the past, this cost, you know, significant amount with gas because it was done on Ethereum mainnet, and it's still available. And there is a benefit to doing it on the Ethereum network, as we have. We kind of have these two types of roles. So you'll see down here, down at the bottom, creator, which is the free option, and then partner, which is the paid option. So the paid, what you're really paying is just the gas cost to get on, and it's a contract interaction that happens on the Ethereum blockchain. But when you're a partner, you do get rewards. So people can take their game credits and stake it against you, and then they earn weekly rewards relative to the total stake. And we give out 100,000 game credits each week. And so as a partner, if you do the gas paid method and people stake against you, you actually earn that weekly. So it's kind of a passive income as a creator. As a free creator, you do not get the creator rewards for the weekly payouts, but you can still mint and sell your NFT. So maybe you have artwork on like DeviantArt, or maybe you do some artwork just on the side and you want to, similar to something like Rarible, you want to create, but without all the gas costs, you can do that within the game credits platform. So let me just finish this up here. So I'll just fill this out quick. And just pick an image here. So I'm just picking a few files to kind of use as my images. And you would want this to be like marketing images that would help people understand who you are as a creator. And so I'm going to choose the free version here, the free tier, and I click Add Creator. And it's going to do a meta transaction, so there's no gas costs. And so now I've created a creator on the blockchain. It's super simple, super easy to do. And what I could then do is start to add collectibles. So right now I'm a new creator, so I don't have any collectibles, but now I can go in and add them. And we kind of support these two modes. So we support the gotcha mode, which is like the collectible gains experience, gets special borders, and then we support the standard mode. And in the standard mode, we support images, MP4 videos, and GIF files. So I'll just go ahead and select an image. And I'll just pick that same one I've been using. This is from a game called Nova Blitz. I'll talk a little bit about that at the end. This is a game that we've developed. It's a full featured card game and soon to go on the blockchain. And one of the other things that we support with this is the unlockable content. So if you own the item, you get access to a set of files, and you can then make those available to anyone that buys them. So maybe it's a 3D file that you want to upload into, one of the metaverses or whatever. You can do that. So I'll give it a name, and you can give it a description, and then you can set the price in game credits. You can decide how many you want. You can do unlimited with 0, or you can set, this is a 1 of 1 or 1 of 100. And if you are a creator, you cannot use the loyalty point price, because loyalty points is sort of like a way to earn NFTs as a supporter of a game. creator that's a partner. So at the partner level, it's kind of that DeFi. You get both game credits as a supporter and you get loyalty points, and the loyalty points allows you to get NFTs. So as a creator, though, I did this as a creator, so it was the free. I can't use the loyalty point option, so that stays 0. So go ahead and create, and it's a 1 of 1. Oh, I did price 0. Let me make that a nice expensive one. Let's see, 1,000 game credits. Right now is about $300 in US dollars. So I've created it, and I can preview it. Actually, I could have previewed it on the other screen. Here's my 1 of 1 Archon. Super easy to do, and that now becomes available to sell on our website, so on our app. So if I go in and I find the creator here, this one just got added. We do feature some creators over others, and we can work with you on that. But if I go at the end here, I should see, let's see, wonder, I got to find myself that I just added, which was that avatar. Actually, it takes a minute to show up. Because it is a blockchain, it takes a while to show up the creator, so that'll get refreshed. But in any case, the preview of selling that was right here. This is what it would look like when they go in to buy it, and they'll see it. And if there's unlockable content and they owned it, they could pay for it. But let me show you a different NFT so you get a sense of what I'm saying here, what it looks like. So if I go to homepage, sorry, and I go to actually, let me do it on the main network. This is better. Let's do it on the real life network. Got to switch now for my MetaMask. So this is a avatar for Nova Blitz that we're going to be giving away in a minute here. I just wanted to show that, and that avatar will be soon available to use in the game. You can buy this on the app today, and we'll give one of these away as a prize. So I'll switch to the Ethereum mainnet. Even though it says Ethereum mainnet, it is still, because we use meta transactions, it is still working with the Polygon network. So for any NFT related transaction, it does do it on Polygon. So if I go in here and I look at Nova Blitz, I can see these are what like NFTs that were created look like, right? So if I bought one of these, I could see it in my collection here on the things that I own, right? So, and these are the gacha. We did these avatars as gachas, so they got borders, and the borders relate to the experience that they have, right? So here, the gacha ones gain experience over time, and the borders upgrade as you get more experience. So the ones with the legendary borders, the gold ones, these are the epic borders, are harder to get. So that about covers it for the demo of what we wanted to show today. We just wanted to show the simple, easy way to mint on Polygon, and soon to come, and we'll probably show this the next time. One of the demos coming up is our game Nova Blitz, and all of these cards will soon be on the blockchain. Any of the items that you own in game will be transferred over, and you'll get them on the blockchain. And then any packs that you buy in the future will be blockchain based, all on the Game Credits platform. And we make it super easy to do. And we'll be telling you more about Nova Blitz. I'll probably demo Nova Blitz the next time that one of these demos comes around, and you guys can see what it looks like. So that about covers it for the demo today, Serena. Thank you. I can take questions if you'd like.
Awesome. Thank you so much for the presentation, and thank you for actually showing us the NFT. That's wonderful. I've seen a couple of questions, so I'm just going back to it. I think that one, what is creator URI? Is it permissible to apply as a production studio or something along those lines?
Yeah, so the creator URI lets you look or link over to your website. So if you know, it lets you refer it to your website so that people can learn more about you. Like if it was a DeviantArt page that you had, you could link it over there. Or if it was your game's website, you could link it over there.
Perfect. And there's also another question around gas fees or low gas, whether there's a gas fee or...
There is no gas fees. For creating NFTs or for creating the creator type, where it's a free transaction, we cover all the Matic gas fees. So that's what by definition a meta transaction is. It's sort of you're deferring the gas fees to someone else to pay it. So we're doing that payment for you. Amazing.
That's great to know.
And it's low. I mean, it's low cost. So that's the beauty of Polygon. So it's it avoids.
And hopefully it's going to stay that way.
Yeah, exactly.
That's what everyone hopes.
Don't start. Not everyone use it. Yeah.
The next one is how many game projects are on game credits?
So that's a good question. We have 69 different creators. I just checked this morning. There were 69 creators. We have Splinterlands on there. We have, Sandboxes on there. There's quite a few others. There's artists that have joined in. And so it's pretty diverse. And you can go to the app.gamecredits.org and look at all of the different creators, and you can start buying some NFTs. We just got a couple really cool artists on there. One does kind of 3D art, like environmental art, and the other does, and actually I'll show that here. The other does kind of these celebrity, let me share my screen again.
Sure, yes.
Yeah, celebrity type artwork here. Let me show you.
Yeah, we can see the screen now.
Yeah, okay, so yeah. So these are all of the creators that we have. You can see this. Natural Warp, I like that guy. He's on our platform.
An artist, yes.
Yeah, he's an artist. Yep. So you can kind of see some of his work here. Really kind of trippy work that he does.
Yeah, they have some wonderful displays, well, in different metaverses.
Yep. Mm-hmm. So yeah, his stuff is available. So we've been adding new artists, like several per day. So it's kind of growing, which is kind of exciting. If you know people or want to join yourself and start selling some NFTs, please feel free, get on board.
Awesome.
Let them know, share it out. Yep. And if you're a game or want to be a part of things, I mean, we certainly invite games to be a part. You don't have to be on Polygon to be a part of things to sell NFTs. They can just be promotional NFTs, So however you want to do it, we can work with you.
Super, thank you. So we'll share some more news as well around where to find more information about game credits. But before we do that, I think it's a good time now to share the question we have for everyone. So Matt, whenever you're ready, you can announce the question.
Yes, so the question is, and I kind of mentioned it, I just want to test everyone. What are the two types, or between the two types that we offer, creators and partners, who can earn weekly game credits through staking rewards?
Awesome. Here we go. So we've got the question shared on screen. So we're going to go into a countdown of about 60 seconds. So everyone, get your answers ready. And we'll get Louis to randomly select a lucky winner for this. So I think, Matt, you've also shared some hints about this during your presentation.
Yeah. Yes. Definitely gave it away.
Careful. You should know the answer. Cool. Maybe we can share now where to find more information about game credits, where to keep up with all the news. That's a good time now to share that.
Yeah, so I put it up there in the private chat there. It's if you want to see more about what we're doing, you can go to www.gamecredits.org. That's more of a marketing page. And we have, a Discord community, a Telegram community. You can join there and find out more about game credits.
Awesome. Yes, that's showing here on screen for everyone to go and find more news about what Game Credits is up to and how to join. So do you start seeing any correct answer, Matt?
I actually am not in the YouTube, so I don't see the chat.
On top right, you should see comments, and you should see all the comments.
Oh, yes.
Coming through.
Okay.
Can you see it? So whenever you see, just
okay,
say,
I do see one. I do see one answer there.
All right, all right. We'll play a jingle and we'll give it a few more seconds, and then we'll announce the winner. All right?
Yeah, sounds good.
Cool. All right. So do we have a winner? Matt, do you see any multiple correct answer? Or
I do
just
see a couple. So, Luis, I think you're going to have to pick one.
Maybe just say the answer out loud.
Oh,
Matt,
yes.
so
The answer is partners are able to get stake and rewards. So whoever had partners had the right answer there.
Cool. Yeah, I can see a few.
Okay,
so
yeah, there are several. Okay. So
partners is the answer.
Yeah, okay, so
Correct?
I'm gonna do the same thing, randomly select someone with my eyes closed, and see if I land of a partner's answer there. Okay, Tony Parry. Oh, well, then definitely partners. Tony Parry.
Tony Parry.
Tony
Here we
Parry.
go. Says both as well, so maybe there's a previous answer. Cool. Looks like we have a winner. So congratulations, Tony. So we'll get in touch. If you have signed up to the Eventbrite link, we should have your email. Otherwise, here's my email where you can get in touch directly with me at the BGA, and we'll make sure to put you in touch with Matt, who's going to help you claiming your reward. Which it's going to be. Matt, do you want to announce that?
Yeah, it's going to be a Nova Blitz avatar that you can sell on our marketplace. So I showed a picture of the wolf earlier. So a Nova Blitz avatar NFT.
Awesome, great. That looked amazing. So congratulations again, Tony, for winning. And thanks again, Matt, for presenting with us today.
Sure thing. Great to be with you guys.
Thank you. Stay in touch and see you soon. Wonderful. So we now have Holly with us. Hello, can you hear us?
Hi, yes. Can you hear me?
Yes, yes. Wonderful to have you.
Thank you. I'm going to share my screen.
Mm-hmm. Perfect.
Okay, can you see it yet? Great. So, yes. Awesome. So, I'm Holly from Boson Protocol, and Boson Protocol is building an open tokenized economy for commerce focused on trust-minimized digital to physical transactions. So today, I'm going to take you through a video demo of how Boson Protocol, in partnership with Crucible, can be integrated in-game. It's a video because I need to show you multiple devices, so it just helps sort of for a seamless experience today. And a bit of context before I carry on with the video. We have a booming virtual economy with huge opportunities for brand partnerships, for game developers, and in particular, new types of opportunities for connecting in-game assets or collectibles with real-world items or services. So off the back of this, there's a clear need for trust-minimized physical delivery. And Boson Protocol's NFTs, called commitment tokens, can be redeemed for those physical items using automated escrow, game theory behind the scenes, and together with behavioral economics, that minimizes the need for actual human intervention. So game developers gaming engines and brands are all working to bring new experiences to users. And we need to protect this evolving supply chain from being captured by an intermediary that then becomes maximally extractive and limits the potential of exchange between those buyers and sellers. And we all know that the metaverse is fast becoming the gateway to most digital experiences. It's a key component of all physical ones and the next great labor platform. So carrying on with our video, which is what you're all here for, this demo is showcasing a new kind of digital to physical experience. And here you can see an example store environment built on the Unreal Engine, with Crucible pioneering this avatar layer that you can see here. So the store that Crucible has built in this demo environment is a set of modular components that can be dropped into a game at engine level to allow avatars to enter the metaverse and have a branded shopping experience in world. And it's this same sort of technology that could be replicated across multiple engines and multiple metaverses. And this is where Boson Protocol is really key, as it provides a bridge from the metaverse to the universe and empowers gamers, game creators, and brands as a result of new value flows via peer-to-peer digital to physical exchange. So our avatar here can actually walk up to different items in this retail space, and you'll see a modal pop up so the player can purchase the product. This mannequin is wearing a Parker jacket made by the fabricant in collaboration with Kylie Kloss and Adidas. And this is a perfect representation of the experience and supply chain that will connect real world brands with actual in-game experiences. So this player here now has purchased the item, which is effectively a commitment token that can be seen in their inventory and redeemed for the real world version of that exact same Parker jacket. So as the integration is built out, the player will also be able to see the 3D models of the items on their avatar. And if they select their actual inventory item, they can see further details of their purchase and how they can redeem the physical version. So they would need to go to a store to do that. This first version is based on a click and collect model. So the player can use the pickup location details to go to the store to collect the item that they purchased. Now, in this integration example, Crucible has a mobile app that players can use to manage their avatar. So a player can open the mobile app and find their purchases in their inventory. So you can see here under My Collection, where they can see, again, all of their purchased items. Now, they can select the item and they can view, again, the details of the item, including where they can pick up the item in store. And in future integrations, they would actually be able to even see where they would be able to get that item delivered to, for instance, see the details of its delivery. Now here, the player can choose to start their redemption journey by selecting Redeem, and this brings up the QR code. So in this example, the seller or store clerk has a tablet where they're able to see their collection. For example, all of the items that have been sold and already collected, and all the items that have been sold and not collected. And now the seller scans the buyer's QR code with their tablet, and this brings up the item-specific details for them, where they're able to see that, yes, indeed, this particular player has purchased or committed to this item, this jacket, and you can see the payment amount and deposits from the player and the seller, which are held in the Boson escrow in the center there. So if the player is then happy to proceed with their collection of the jacket, they can hit confirm. And this shows them a signed redemption message. And at the same time, the store clerk can see a new message on their side confirming that the buyer's commitment token has been redeemed and the payment amount has been transferred to the seller's account. So you can see here the 0.1 ETH slide across to the seller's side. So here we see that the sale has been completed, the redemption track has been successful, and the player should now be in physical possession of that item now that the funds have been transferred. And in actual fact, a wait period has been triggered through Boson Protocol. So here, after the wait period has ended, the deposits that have been held in Boson escrow are released. The buyer has, so the player in this case receives their deposit back, and the seller also receives their deposit back, and that completes our journey through this demo of metaverse to physical redemption. So that's it for the video. I guess from my side, what I really wanted to add is, if you're interested in finding out more about Boson, we'd love to hear from you to talk about potential integrations. If anyone wants to leverage Boson Protocol to integrate branding to sell and reward real-world items in-game that can then be redeemed in store or really in any location, we'd love to hear from you. And you can reach out to us in loads of ways. You can reach out to me directly. You can reach us at info@bosonprotocol.io. We're on Telegram as well and on Twitter. So many, many ways to get in touch. And we're also recruiting. So we'd love people to check that out and get in touch if there's anything that is of interest.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Holly, for this presentation. I love seeing the parka there because I've also worked on that project. We did an exhibition with the fabricant and non-origin, so I know the story behind that, and I love seeing how this is actually becoming an item that you can interact with in different ways. So that's a wonderful use case. So thank you for taking that into the presentation. I think it's now the time for us to share the questions. So I've put it in the private chat if you can see it. Are we good with that one?
Yeah, we're good with that one. So why is Boson called Boson?
Perfect. So we're having the question here. So why is Boson called Boson? Here we go. So that's been shared. Let's give everyone about 60 seconds to give us the right answer. And Louis is going to help us selecting a lucky winner. So there's a few questions. So while we wait for people to provide the right answer, I think I can ask you some questions here. So somebody is asking, what brands do you plan to partner with?
That's a great question. Actually, we are very focused on gaming integrations at the moment, and we're open to all kinds of brands. And actually the vision for Boson is to be ubiquitous. So there really are no limitations on brand partnerships. And for anybody interested, we'd love to talk to you more about that.
Super, thank you. There's also another question. Are you actually considering implementing this kind of technology in AAA games developed by Sony, Microsoft, etc.?
Absolutely. The initial focus has been on blockchain games specifically because of implementing Boson Protocol. And I guess taking this forward, we can actually integrate Boson with gaming layers to the extent that they can interact with the blockchain and smart contracts.
Super, thank you. I can see some answers coming through. So Holly, I'm gonna play the jingle while you look at the answers and see if you find any correct one.
Sure.
Super. Okay, so do we think we have a winner? Or maybe, Ollie, you can share the correct answer now, and then Louis can help us finding a winner.
Okay, so it's a bit nuanced. So you may know that boson is a subatomic particle. I don't know if anybody in the chat has come up with that, but actually it's the carrier properties of boson which the founders linked to the protocol. So boson carries non-fungible value between the metaverse and the universe. Did everybody get that one right?
I definitely did not guess the answer.
I'm loving what I've been seeing about the names. The combination of Justin Bannon and Gregor Barossa is also boson. I'm loving that.
Yeah. I think everyone thought about
someone has said boson collider, which I think is close.
Cool. So maybe I think, Ollie, on this one, you'll have to help us finding a winner, because I think most people went for the founders' names. So the closest one, I think we're going to assign it to. It's going to be a winner.
Okay. I think the person who said boson collider, I don't know how to say it, Jarjav33.
Okay. Let's find it. Louis, can you find it?
No, I cannot see it. Yeah, the boson collider. Yeah, Jarjav33.
Awesome. Well, looks like we have a winner. So congratulations. If you've signed up to Eventbrite, we'll get in touch with you. Congrats. Otherwise, I'm just sharing here my email so that you can get in touch directly with us at Serena at blockchaingamealliance.org, and we'll make sure to put you in touch with Holly and the team to claim your reward, which it's going to be. Do you want to announce that, Holly?
Yes, it's an Oculus Quest 2.
Ooh, wow, amazing. That's an amazing reward. So congratulations again, and thank you so much, Ollie, for being with us today.
Thanks for having me. Congratulations.
Super. Thank you so much. I think we're now moving on to NFT swaps now. Can you hear us?
Yes, I can hear you.
Yes, awesome. So stage is yours. So let me know when you're ready to share screen. And
I am ready. I'm ready.
Here we go. Yes, we can see your screen. So ready when you are.
Okay, so currently this is our website. And yes, like I said yesterday, NFT Swaps is a platform, to swap non-fungible to fungible tokens. So I'm going to be showing. We actually plan to show it on the testnet, but there are some UI corrections. So I'm going to be displaying the demo from the Adobe design. Then I will be touching on, what has been done on the UI. So this is the website. If you own an NFT, for instance, and you want to convert it to the token representation, you just go to the assets page, and then let's say, for example, you want to swap SOX tokens. So swap SOX NFTs for SOX tokens. You click on swap. So this is the asset page. You could come over here to create an asset pool, and yes, you can search for NFTs somewhere around there. So if you click on swap, for instance, it's going to take you to the NFT page. So if you click here, you type one here, and let me reduce the screen. I'm coming. And you click on swap. Hold on. If you click on swap, you need to enter the ID or IDs of the NFT. Then before you could, each NFT has an ID. So you need to enter the ID of the NFT. before you could, get the token representation. Then after getting the token representation, you can now, switch over to BNB. Okay, there's a UI mistake here. You can now convert the SOX X tokens to BNB. So our contracts are done. We are just working on the front end. We had to build the whole of the home page again in React, and then we should be done in 2 days' time. This is the test UI. Let me see if I could connect. So if I click one, so I'll be able to convert, and then this arrow could, turn if it's the other way around you want to do it. And then if you want to convert the token to BNB, you can also, do that. Then also going back to the UI, we have a mining program. So you could, mine, you could mine swaps using, by staking, SOX X LP tokens. So basically, that's just very simple. I hope it was presented properly. I'm done. Hello? Are you there?
Yes. Yeah. Sorry. I was checking on the screen. Yes. Great. So let me check, because I think there might have been questions coming through, or maybe now is also a good time to ask any questions if you do have around NFT swaps and how this works. But thank you for the presentation. I think that was quite clear in how we can use it. And all right, so I think we can then move on to the quiz question, if you want. So I'll be able to share it here in a moment. You're good to announce the question if you want.
You could announce the question.
Okay, sure. Cool. All right, so I'm just putting it in the chat, and we'll share it here on screen as well. So.
Okay.
All right. So here's the question. How many percentage of platform fees go to buyback and burning swaps?
Who gets that? Who gets that? Who gets that? Who gets that?
Okay, so let's share it here as well. We'll give a few moments for everyone to find the right answer. Did you suggest any of these in your presentation?
Yes, I said it. The presentation is here.
Cool. So if you were careful, then you should have the answer. So let's give everyone a few moments. Maybe if you can also remind us how to keep in touch with you and how to keep also up to date with any upgrades and updates you have coming up at NFT.
I could do that using my screen,
Sure.
Yes. Nobody has gotten the question.
I don't see any questions coming through.
No, I mean nobody has gotten the answer. I mean,
there's a few coming through now. So I think it takes a few.
No.
It takes a few seconds for us to see the answers.
Okay. You can share my screen, like right now.
Yeah, we can see your screen now.
Yes, share my screen. This is the contacts, or you could, contact us through any of this, info.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can see. Thank you. And here's also the website.
Yeah.
NFTswaps.io.
Yeah, the Telegram group, and you need to contact us through mail.
Awesome. And do we see any of the right answer in the comments? So right.
No. Should I? No answer.
No, don't say yet. Don't say yet. So There's 85%, about 5%, 1, 2, 1, 0.
Okay, I think someone said 80.
Someone said 80.
Jonathan
yes.
T.
4%.
Jonathan T. Let me share. Jonathan T said 80. Yes,
is that right?
Yes, that's right.
Okay.
I'm
so
sharing
then,
it on my screen. 80%.
So
cool. Jonathan T was the first person.
Cool. Yes. So then Jonathan T is the winner. So congrats. Well done. So thank you. And can you tell us what Jonathan is winning?
Is it $100 in swaps?
Perfect. So congratulations to Jonathan for giving the correct answer. We'll get in touch with you. Otherwise, you can get in touch with us, and that's the email you need to contact to claim your prize. So thank you so much, and wonderful presentation from NFT Swaps. Thank you for being with us.
Thank you.
See you soon.
Yeah.
Awesome. So we now have HodlGod presenting. Can you hear us?
Yes, how are you doing? Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear. So
Excellent.
We might not have a video, but we're going to try and share screen for running this presentation. So ready when you are.
All right, 1 second.
Super, yeah. We see your screen. Yeah, we see your screen. Ready to go.
All right, so HodlGod is a battle royale PvP game based on the Unreal Engine, and it integrates in with the Wax blockchain for additional rewards on top. So you can play the game purely just for the fun of it. You don't need to even have a wallet. But if you do, you can have a chance to earn nice NFTs and fun stuff in game. So it kind of adds an extra layer of fun on top. But it's never going to be a play to win kind of game. So anyone who has tons of NFTs or they have skins and stuff, it's purely aesthetic in the game. But it does give you a potential for loot bonuses. So there are advantages to having them. So just to give you an idea, like this is the sales page here. You just go to drops, HodlGod, and here you can open your packs as well as upgrade your shards to create the contract, which will then be able to allow you to wear the cool skins in the game. So what you do is there's 4 shards for each of these contracts. So let me see if I can show you. Here's the different assets. So you go back, it'll have shards. So there's 4 of each kind. There's a main armor shard, and then a bow, and then a main hand sword, and an offhand sword. And some others have sights and stuff, so different weapons for different skins, but still 4 main components that make up the contract. And so you need to burn all 4 of those shards to create one of these contracts here. And the cool thing about these contracts is when you're playing in the game, when the game is finally released, each contract will be assigned a set of quests that these quests would need to be completed either by you, or there's going to be a lending mechanism coming out where you can actually lend your contract to other players and have them play on your behalf to complete these quests. But once the quests are completed, then you can basically burn the contract and you get bestowed the armor skin. So it's going to be, when the game comes out, I assume there's probably going to be a race of all the players who have contracts to quickly get these quests under their belt, get them completed, and then they can get the first mint of that armor. And it's going to be a very exclusive set of armors, because there's only so many shards, and these shards were only available in the Genesis pack sales, which are now sold out. So you have to get these off the secondary market for now. But once you have all 4, once you click them in the upgrade tool here, you can see it you can have it filter only the relevant ones. So, okay, I clicked a Demon Gene armor shard. So now it's limiting me to only the compatible ones. So I can continue to click through. And once you have all 4, you can then click upgrade. I'm not going to do that for these, but once you upgrade them, then you will return in your wallet. You will get the corresponding contract for which one that you built. And go over. Let me show you the game real fast. So this is the main screen which you log in, and you can go in and link your wallet if you have one. And this kind of gives you an idea of how you would need to link it. So you go into Atomic Hub, and you would edit, once you sign in with your wallet, you can edit your bio, and you put the specific code in there. And once you hit save, you come back in here, and you get the code from right here. You click on this button, and it gives you this particular code that you need. But once you have that code, you go back into the game here, and you have it linked to your wallet, and you can actually go in and refresh your inventory, and you can see if you have any contracts, you can click on them to select it here, and then when you play, you'll have the armor on. So just to give you an idea, like let's hop in a multiplayer game. Let's get my butt kicked. Let's get it. Now, when you're playing a multiplayer game, there's a percentage chance that while you're playing, there will be some in-game items appearing. And those are the items that if you grab one and you hold, it'll appear above your character here. If you can hold on to that until the end of the match and win, then if you find a silver key at the end of the week, that becomes a raffle entry for an NFT prize. If you find a golden bar, then if you win the match with that, then you automatically get an NFT prize at the end of the week. If you have combined your shards and you're wearing one of the armor sets. Oh no. But yeah, if you combine your shards into an armor set, then if you find one of those in-game items, you do not need to wait to the end of the match for it to count. You instantly get that item. And that's one of the perks of having a skin, because you can more easily get these, it's a loot bonus essentially. So those who don't have skins, it's a bit tougher for them. You kind of need to have more skill to be able to stay alive to the end of the match and kind of hodl that key to the end. But it adds there's a lot of fun. It's very competitive. When we release this, it's going to be probably a good title for something like esports. So we really want to make sure we get people in here testing so we can balance all the gameplay, all the mechanics, the battle. So that's in a sweet spot and ready to go when it comes time to launch. Right now, we're still in pre-alpha. So this is still a long way to go. There's a lot to do already. We have a nice community on our Discord that is helping to report issues. Whenever there's a new update out, they hop right on, test out all the different stuff to see what's new, what's different. So it's really an exciting time to really, you can see this guy here has the key. So that's the game. So let me show you some more of So coming up soon, we're working on something called NFTify. So you'll be able to do more stuff with your HodlGod NFTs as well as others as time goes on. But you'll be able to stake them for our the Onesis token. The Onesis is the company that makes HodlGod. So Void tokens will be their economy tokens for essentially all of their products that they release under their umbrella. Have an ability to use Void in some way to kind of give it utility. So with HodlGod, you'd be able to you can burn your NFTs, you can stake them, and you can use the Void that you've got to power up your NFTs. In the same thing, you'd be able to stake them to earn Void as well as lend them out. So like I said, if you have a contract and maybe someone else wants to play with a skin, maybe they're willing to pay you a little bit of Void or something like that to let you, so they can borrow your skin to play with, and then they can perhaps compete play the game and complete some of the quests on your behalf while they're holding your skin. So I mean, there's different things that you could do that make this interesting, and there's tons of different avenues that will open up. Yeah, so right now the void has been opened, they say. So the void was originally on EOS, but they have a bridge now, so you can switch it over to Wax, just so it'd be much more available. It's easily tradable on an exchange like Alcor, that exchange. So there's going to be a lot of stuff that you're going to be able to do with this in the future. So there's just a lot of stuff in the works. Just to give you an idea, next Tuesday there's going to be a collab from the Blockchain Heroes. It's going to be going on sale. These are going to be pretty exclusive stuff, and I can give you guys just a little peek to see like what some of these would look like. So they're going to be right available on this same page here right now. These chest sales are ended, but these will be replaced with the new ones as they get put up. But here's the hodler. There's going to be some really nice mythic NFTs here. And then there's the Horde. And you can see all the cards kind of floating around him because he hoards all of them, and then the hodler doesn't want to let him go, so he's clutching them in his hands and constantly, viewing them. So it's kind of a fitting name, and it's a great collab. I'm really happy with how these turned out. And these are just animated ones. There's the whole set of them that are going to be coming out for sale. Now for the prize for our question here, we're going to be giving away one of these gold coins here. It's the Immortal Genesis gold badge. So if anyone has any questions, feel free to ask me, and ask away while I'm here.
Awesome. Thank you for the presentation. Yes, there's a few questions before we're going to ask the quiz question.
Sure.
So just going back to the comments, give me one moment, just checking through. And Louis, if you see any question as well. There was one. Okay, what stage is the game and when is it planned to be playable?
It is playable right now. It is still in the pre-alpha stage because there's still so much that we want to add, but it's fully playable now. Being pre-alpha, that between updates there might be some issues, but that's why we encourage all of our people who are playing to be play testers. They get to have early access to the game for free, essentially, and the ability to earn NFTs while testing. So there's a lot of people playing right now, and we have a lot of players earning NFTs. You can see some of the ones that you would earn if you have a golden bar. You would be earning this badge right here, the Genesis Play to Earn badge.
Mm-hmm. Cool, thank you. Another question is, will game credits be stakeable or only skins and shards?
That is a good question. I'm not 100% sure if the credits themselves will be.
All right, we'll find out soon.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll know more once it is released. The only announcement that has been out so far is the one from mid-March, kind of announcing it. So there'll be more details to come for sure.
Wonderful. And what is the new NFTs? Just collectives? What is the newest maybe NFT?
Well, right, they're going to be they're new collectible NFTs. They're going to be in a new schema for our collaborations. We're going to try to make them, working with Our Planet now to see if we can get them stakeable when they come out, but they will definitely also be stakeable on the NFTFi platform when that is released.
Great. Another question is, what's the functionality of the collab NFTs with Blockchain Heroes within HodlGod?
I mean, there's no specific function right now, other than just being really nice, high-grade collectibles. But yeah, I mean, there's only going to be like 50 of the mythics. There's going to be a pretty limited supply, so I'd imagine that they're probably going to go pretty quickly when they go on sale on the 4th at 2 p.m. Eastern. So I would, if it's something that you're interested in, I would make sure you're there and ready to go.
Super. And are there any plans to have NFTs land plots in HodlGods or not?
I'm not aware of anything, but there's still so much available and open. It's an open landscape here. I mean, being pre-alpha, there's still so much that is potential. And we'd love if people can hop on our Discord. We have a section for suggestions. People have made tons of really nice suggestions, and many of which have been already implemented in the game, since the devs are on the Discord, actively monitoring and reacting to feedback.
Super. Thank you so much. Okay, I think we're good now to announce the quiz question and to give everyone the opportunity to win a wonderful prize. So, do you have the question? I'm sharing it here in the chat with you, and you're ready. Whenever you're ready to announce a question, we'll be happy to put it on screen for everyone.
All right, sure. The question I have is, on which blockchain did Unisys Void token first appear? If you were paying attention, I did cover it.
Awesome. So on which blockchain did the Unisys Void token first appear? So let's give everyone around 60 seconds, so just 1 minute, to give us the right answer. So I can see already a few coming through. So Louis and Street9, keep your eyes on the comments while I play the jingle, and we'll announce a winner very soon.
I see lots of answers.
Any correct one you spot?
Oh, there's a lot.
10 seconds more, and then we'll randomly select a winner. And while we wait, can you tell us where we can keep in touch with your news, and where can we find more information about the project?
Sure. You can visit our Telegram group at Onessus, ONESSUS, or you can go to the website as well. There's links for the Discord and the Telegram. Discord's kind of awkward. I don't have an easy link to just say because it's an invite link, but it's on the website if you scroll down.
Awesome. Great. So I think we're good to announce the correct answer and for you guys to pick a winner. So what's the right answer, Street9?
All right. Well, the correct answer is EOS, and that's why it was bridged over to Wax. So there's a lot of correct answers. So let's pick a random winner here.
One. Okay, I'm doing the same time we've been doing so far. Okay, I'm gonna close my eyes and just hover over these right answers there and choose one. Okay, see.
I love this app.
Rob Huxley. Rob Huxley said EOS.
All right, congrats.
Hooray. So, Rod, you are the winner for these last BGA contest. So, I will show what the prize is, but if you want to announce it, because it's really great, and I'm very much loving it. So,
yeah, if you want to show it, I showed it a little. I teased it while I was presenting. So if you want to go ahead and show it, that's fine.
Yeah, here it is. Am I showing the right one?
Oh, that's the right one. Yeah, I love the way the artist, the artist is Alex Gom. He makes a lot of these different really nice 3D NFTs, and he's done a few of our badges, and they're just so beautiful.
Yeah. Awesome. So congratulations again. If you've signed up, we should have your email. If not, please get in touch with us at Serena at blockchaingamealliance.org, and we'll make sure to contact you and send you rewards. So I also want to take this opportunity to thank everyone who's attended this live event and to all our presenters and members that have been with us today. It's been a wonderful event, very well attended. So thank you for staying with us for this hour, and congratulations again to all the winners.
All right, thanks for having me on.
Likewise, thanks everyone.
Thank you. Congratulations, everyone. See you again next time. Take care.
See you.